So in this video I'm showing you how to start off making the hexagons for your hexicardi. So this is almost one part done, so just to show you that's the hexagon that has been folded. I'm going to show you how to do this from the start and how to get it up to this size. So I'm just going to adjust my camera. And then we're going to take this one away and we'll start with our wool. So I'm using Hayfield Spirit double knit. Let's have a look. So I'm using this one, and it's with a 4mm crochet hook. So we're just going to get started. So if we find the end of our yarn, we're going to do our slip knot. And then we're going to do a chain of 4, so it's yarn over and through 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. We're then going to slip stitch into the first one, so you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4 into that first one for a slip stitch. So it's made quite a small ring, but we're actually going to work into the middle of that there. Hopefully you can see that. I might just pop a stitch marker. So I just pop that into there, just so you can see where we are. I'm not the biggest fan of stitch markers, so I might take it out before long once we get going, because I find that they get in my way. But just so you can see where we're working. We're going to start off with a chain of 3. So it's similar to doing a normal granny square. I don't do as many chains as some people do because I like it to be a bit tighter. So we're doing a chain of 3 to build up for your first stitch, and then we're going to do a treble. So this is in UK terms, and we're going to do 2 trebles into where that stitch marker is in there. So it's yarn over first, yarn over through 2 and through 2 again, and then another treble, so yarn over and back in, yarn over through 2 and through 2 again. I'm then going to do chain of 2, 1, 2, and I'm going to do 3 more trebles back into that centre hole. So yarn over and in, yarn over through 2 and through 2, and then yarn over, back in. So that's 2 trebles, in again, and that's 3 trebles. 2 more chains, 1, 2, 3 more trebles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more chains, 3 more trebles, 1, 2, 3, 2 more chains, 3 more trebles, 1, 2, 3. So you can see we've got, that's where we started. I am just going to take out this stitch marker now so you can see it a little bit more. So that's where we started, that's where your chain is, and there's your 2 trebles. Got 1 chain space, 3 trebles, next chain space, so that's 2 corners. Set of 3 trebles, chain space, that's your 3rd corner. Set of 3 trebles, chain space, 4th corner. We've just done a set of 3 trebles again, so we need to do 2 more chains, 1, 2, and 2 more and a set of 3 more trebles. So 1, 2, and 3, and do your 2 chains. Okay, so that's your 2 chains. I'm just going to move it around so you can see in. And again we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be our 6 corner space, and so that's our hexagon started. So then you're going to look for your chain here at the beginning. There's a few different ways that people like to join them. For this one, I'm just going to show you where we join in the top of that chain. So we're looking for the 1, 2, 3rd chain up, which is there. So we're going to join into the top of it with a slip stitch, and then we're going to slip stitch across the other 2 trebles. So actually I think I've just gone into the top of that treble. I've gone 1 too far. So that's the chain to slip stitch into, and then into the top of that treble for a slip stitch, top of the next treble for a slip stitch, and then finally into that first chain space I'm going to do 1 more slip stitch, and that completes the first round. So as I say, you should have 6 sides, each of 3 trebles. Your first one has got the 2 chains and 2 trebles, because the 2 chains, not 2 chains, the 3 chains, because that's acting as a treble. Then you've got 3 trebles down each other side, and you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corner spaces, and it's the corner spaces that we're going to be working into. So to start round 2, we need to first get up to the right height. So it's chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. Now all of these are corner spaces, so we're going to do the same pattern in each one. So to start with, that treble is acting as the first, that chain 3 is acting as the first treble, and we're going to do 2 more trebles to go with it. And then we're going to do a chain of 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to do 3 more trebles in the same chain space. That's 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to move on to the next chain space and do 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 2 chains, 1, 2, and then 3 trebles once more. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go to the next chain space, and again we're going to do 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles. So we're doing that in each of the corner spaces. Now some people put a chain 1 here between them. I don't, because as I said before, I like mine to be a little bit tighter. I'm not a fan of the big gappy granny squares, so I take out some of the chains. So that's 3 trebles, 2 chains, and then 1, 2, 3 trebles again. Then on to the next one. 1, 2, 3 trebles, 2 chains, that's your 3 trebles, three trebles again, 2 chains, and 3 trebles. So that's that corner done. On to the final corner, again 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, and then when you've done those 3 trebles, we're back to the start where you had your chain of 3. So 1, 2, 3, into that chain for a slip stitch, and then into the top of the next treble, slip stitch, top of that treble, slip stitch, and into the corner space for a slip stitch. And that is the end of your next round. So hopefully you can see there you've got, again, your 6 corners, but this time you've got your 6 corner spaces, but you've also got this little gap here in between, in the middle spaces. So we're going to be using those in this round, and that's pretty much the only difference. We're going to now have these center spaces as well as the corner spaces, and once you've learned how to do those, you can do this as big as you need. So we're going to do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a corner space, so it needs to have the 3 trebles, so your chain is one of them, so 2 more trebles, 2 chains, 3 more trebles. So that's the first corner space done. But now we're going to go into that center space. So now we need to do, in the center space is just 3 trebles. So that's the center space done. Now we're into the next corner. So the corner is 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. So that's 1, 2, 3 trebles, 1, 2, chains, and then 3 trebles. Now you're going to go into that middle space. Oops. And do your 3 trebles into that middle one. Onto the next corner, so that's 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. So 1, 3, and then the other 3. Trebles, then you're into this middle space again for just 3 trebles. And then we're onto the corner space again. So it's 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. So hopefully you can see the pattern developing. So this first stage is quite easy because to make your hexicardigan, you basically need to do 2 hexagons that when folded will actually fit over your arms and provide you with your front and back panels. And then after that, in my next video, I will show you how to join them together and then how to make them longer for your sleeves and for the body if you want it longer. So I'm on a middle space, so that's 3 trebles. Then into the corner. Two chains and 3 more trebles. Into this middle one. And the last corner space. Oops, I've already done 3 trebles, 2 chains. and your 3 trebles. So I've just got the last middle space there to do, so that's 3 trebles. And then we're going to slip stitch again to the start, so that's your 3 chains. So 1, 2, third chain up, slip stitch into the top of the treble, into the top of that treble, and then into the corner to join. And that's the end of the 3rd round. So you can see there that that is your hexagon, which is forming quite nicely. When it gets bigger, it'll be easier to shape, because when you fold it over, it's all about how you fold it, and it will form, it's only just starting to show there, but it will form an L shape like so. So as I showed you the one at the beginning, that's going to get much bigger, and the idea is your arm will go into one side of the L, and the other side goes down your front, and that's down the back. So you need to make 2 of these the same size, so that you've got one for one arm, one for the other, and in my later videos I will show you how to join them. But for now, that's your hexagon, the start of your hexagon. You're just going to carry on going round, so every corner will have 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. So every corner, that'll be 6 of them on every round. But the middle spaces, these ones here, you'll get more and more of these as it gets bigger. They just want 3 trebles in each one each time. So I'll be on here doing my 3 chains to start, then my 2 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, into here for my 3 trebles, this one for 3 trebles, and then here for 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, and then repeating it down the sides, 3 trebles, 3 trebles, corner, so it's 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, finishing with 3 trebles in both of those, and then the slip stitching. And you're just going to continue like that, going round and round until, as I say, when you fold it over, don't be worried. Sometimes when people fold it over, they can't quite see how it goes, but it will fold over. Just fold 2 of your corners to each other like that, and that will make you your L shape for your sleeves. And when that's big enough to fit around your arm all the way up, that's when you'll come to the next video, and I'll show you more about how to finish off your hexie in the next one. I look forward to seeing you then.